Hey everybody, Stan Dale, President of Florida Suncoast. Hope you're doing well. Thursday night, doing a little bit of rain here, so we're doing this from the edge of the garage tonight just to keep it clean, and we'll feature the X5 back behind me. Hey, a lot to go through. Let me, some really exciting news. Stay tuned to the very end here. Got some really cool stuff to talk about. What's coming up in the first part of October. So want to tell you some real cool things. The 7th of the month, this Saturday, we got two things going on with Sarasota Cars and Coffee. Lachlan's putting that together. We're back on coffee and the donuts. So those folks that took time out for the hot summer with the iced tea, we're back to the coffee this weekend. And then on the 7th also, Gainesville Cars and Coffee at Tioga Town Center. Mary Beth, I hope I said that right. So Mary Beth's putting that together up there. On the 8th, we have 3 events coming up on the 8th. Gainesville Cars and Coffee, that's a different one. She has one on the 7th, and she has a different one on the 8th. And then on the 8th, we have the Naples Cars and Coffee down at Germain BMW, the Southern Group down on Davis Boulevard. Big Cars and Coffee. That is Anthony and Deb sponsoring that one. I'm going to miss that this weekend. Granddaughter's birthday, and I'm obligated. So you guys take over for me, and I certainly appreciate that. On the 8th also is the Punta Gorda Breakfast, and that is John and Irwin's get-together on Sunday morning for that breakfast. So we have a lot going on the 7th, and yeah, we got 5 events on those 2 days. On the 14th, the 3rd annual DeSoto Park Picnic. Jeff, Al, and the gang, 3rd annual. I packed up some giveaways for the car show. So there'll be prizes for giveaways and etc. Sending that box off to Jeff this week. On the 14th also, Jacksonville, Caffeine and Octane. That's Cabell Coors and Al McKay's get together up there. Lots of folks turning out for that. So those folks in Jacksonville, you got something to aim for. Southwood, Tallahassee. John's got the Cars and Coffee going on in Tallahassee at the Southwood Cars and Coffee. And then the September Autocross in Fort Myers. Out at the airstrip, Hubert and his group are out there. This starts back. We take July and August off just for the heat, and then September starts back the autocross 2-day event, Saturday and Sunday. Do a lot of practice on Saturdays, and the actual event comes up on Sunday. If you haven't been, you need to go check that out. It's amazing. I love going out there. It's really cool. One of the longest, if you will, autocrosses in the area that I'm aware of because of the runway situation there. Just makes it a really good run. And then Festival of Speed, the salute to our veterans, is in Ocala. Mary Beth has this going on. That's on the 14th as well. So all over the board on the 14th. 5 events on the 7th and 8th. 5 events on the 14th. If you're somewhere in Florida, you can get to one of these events. And if you're lucky, you might get to 2. On the 20th, we come up to an HPDE, the FARA HPDE at Sebring. Check it out. It's on our RSVP. So if you're interested in getting there, the price is like unreal low. So you get the track time out there. So check that out. It's on our RSVP list. It's on our calendar for February the 20th. That's a Friday. And then 21st is the Fort Myers Cars and Coffee with Mario and Carol hosting that one. Now let me get to some really cool stuff. First of all, I hope you got it in the mail. This quarter's edition of Beamer Life, and I think we almost got centerfold this time. Not quite, but almost. But some really nice articles, a lot of names. Try to drop a lot of names, as many as I could. So check out your Beamer Life about Florida Suncoast. We enjoy that. This comes out twice a year, and this is our fall engagement. It was the theme. So see if we scored pretty well on that. October the 5th. The X chapter is doing X across America. They're having a tour group start in Portland and come all the way into South Carolina, LA all the way into South Carolina, from the Northeast down into South Carolina, and they're actually starting the Southeast leg in Miami. And then we're going to pick up with Miami. We're going to meet the Everglades chapter midway across the alley at the Indian Reservation fuel station there at exit 50 off the alley. We're going to meet them on October the 5th at 11:45. Then we're going to take a really fun run up Snake Road. If you've never done Snake Road, nice curvy road out through the middle of the Everglades. And then we're going to end up in Clewiston at the Tiki Hut. I think it's Scotty's Tiki Hut for lunch. And then we'll make our way back through some really nice curvy roads. We did part of this run last January, right around Christmas time, and there's a great Reels video out there on Facebook. But we're going to go do this. It's the X chapter doing it, so we're inviting all the X vehicles. You don't have to have an X vehicle to do this, but if you've got one, bring it. If you don't have one, bring what you got, and we'll meet the Everglades chapter on October the 5th, Saturday, October the 5th, and do the run up the middle state to Clewiston, have lunch out there. It's a really cool tiki hut out there, and the food is amazing. We did a run out there a couple weeks ago and just had a blast. So come and join us. So a lot of things going on in Florida Suncoast chapter. A ton coming up. Obviously, next month is the October drive, the third annual mountain drive, and we have a ton of other things that are happening in October. When we get in the next week, I'll be talking about those items. So until then, I'm going to duck because of the lightning. And until then, stay safe. Happy motoring, y'all. Come on out. Let's have some good times. Thanks now. Bye.